Hey everybody, sorry about that little 1 second jump. God, I forgot to turn the fan off. And all you would hear is, oh, I fixed it. Turned it off. Anyway, how you doing? Hope you had a good day. It was a good day here. Just school pretty much as usual. Nothing too exciting, so to speak. What did I wear today? Well, for those of you who see my little post, somebody asked me about this. I forget what I was talking about. One of my videos a week or two ago, what I thought about hot water. I had already done a review of hot water, but that was a while ago and opinions change. I think I was a little too harsh on it. I think that was because though I was expecting the equivalent. You put on cool water, it is a cool, refreshing scent. It really is. I was expecting this to be spicy and peppery and cinnamony and in your face, hot. And it's really not. Not at all. Not on me, anyway. Uh, First off, how did I apply it? I put 4 in my moisturizer. 1, 2, 3. Shirt on. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it performed pretty well. Projection was about an hour, hour and a quarter out there, about an arm's length out there. And it come in and it was a skin scent for about, not a skin scent, but gave me a bubble for about 3 hours. And then it was a skin scent for about an hour. So 5, 6 hours. I mean, not bad for $20. Uh, that's pretty much the performance. What did I smell from it? Now, some people will disagree with me, but I do not get spice out of this. I get a little spice at the top, maybe a hint of pepper, but it is dominated from top to bottom by this pimento pepper, paprika, whatever you want to call it. And it is not spicy, guys. I've never smelled paprika or a pimento pepper and thought, ooh, this is spicy. No, it is slightly earthy and slightly doughy. And that's kind of what the scent is on me. It's not unpleasant. I don't want to give, and when I say dough, bread dough, it doesn't smell like you rolled around in a Wonder Bread factory or anything like that. It's just, again, it's like when people say, oh, Fahrenheit smells like gasoline or Amen smells like tar. It's just the closest approximation to what it smells like. It doesn't actually smell like that, but it's got that vibe. Like wet dough, like you walked into a bakery and they just made a bunch of bread and it's letting it rise. It kind of has that vibe to me. But pimento always does that, not just on me. When I smell it on me or anybody who's wearing anything pimento heavy, I get that. I pick that up. Now, that being said, that is the dominant smell, but off the top, you do get a nice, that pimento kind of doughy vibe mixed with some nice patchouli. Pick up on some of the patchouli that's in this. And that's kind of the top, really, is it's kind of just a pimento patchouli kind of vibe. There's citrus in there, I imagine, some form of citrus. I don't know what, but that lasts about a dominant factor because, like I said, the pimento is through the whole life of the scent. That kind of dough-like smell to me. About an hour into it, it starts taking a backseat. The patchouli and more of this absinthe vibe, this wormwood more than absinthe. Actually, it's kind of wormwoody because it's got aspects of absinthe, but it's kind of a woody tang to it. And with that pimento again, it's still there. So basically, doughy woody, kind of deal, boozy, slight booziness. That lasts for, like I said, a few hours, and then the dry down kicks in, and it's also very powdery, pretty much from the mid to the dry down. I'm guessing that's lavender. They don't think they list anything like lavender in there, but I'm guessing it's lavender because it is pretty powdery and doughy and woody. The base comes in and it's still more wood comes up, a little bit of a resinous sweetness throughout the whole thing, and that's it, honestly. So at the end of the day, what do I smell? Basically, it is a pimento dominant scent, pimento pepper, paprika, whatever you want to call it. And on my skin, it's not spicy. It's never been spicy. Honestly, like I said, The closest thing I can say, although it's not exact, is it's almost a bit of a doughy vibe, I guess. Like I said, I can't really describe it any better than that. Um, Kind of this little earthy, doughy kind of vibe, and mixed throughout with some patchouli and some woods, basically. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of wormwood. It's fresh. It's nice. I don't want to describe it. People, oh, that's gross. No, give it a try. It's nice. It's really pleasant, actually. And it's got a slight sweetness to it. Maybe benzoin, elemi, some kind of resinous sweetness to it. Starting to pick up on that wormwood. I sprayed this about an hour ago. That wormwood is really nice. I get giving it a bit of a boozy vibe, but not in the aspect of what we're used to, like a rum or a whiskey or anything like that. More like a gin, again, a fizzy gin. So yeah, it's a nice scent. It's pleasant. Yeah, pimento, absinthe, and pimento, absinthe, lavender, and some kind of resin sweetness. I'm guessing either elemi or benzoin, one of the two. Although benzoin gives more of a pine or a vanilla vibe. I'm getting this might be more of an elemi or something, but a nice sweetness, not an overly sweet scent. It's just in the background. You take a whiff and it's not the first thing that hits you. It takes a second, and you're like, oh yeah, it's a little sweet. That's the type of scent it is, guys. I wish I could describe it better, but it's hard to describe. And this isn't a review, so I'm not going to go through picking up on notes and stuff, although I could, because you can smell all them notes, like I said. But at the end of the day, it's just a pimento pepper heavy scent with hints of absinthe and lavender and woods. And a little bit of an underlying sweetness throughout the whole scent, actually, right from the start to the beginning. It's got that kind of resinous sweetness, like very, very, like I said, it's not a sweet scent. Don't, it's not a gourmand or anything like that. It's just that sweetness is in the background and it plays really nice with the notes. Compliment factor, I never went anywhere today. I never got any compliments. This would be hit or miss, I think. 50-50 shot. People are going to like it or they're not. So I like it. I think it would get compliments, but I could see people saying, I don't think anybody would ever say it's gross. You know, ooh, that's horrible. But they're just like, oh, it's okay. Or they just say nothing at all. Would be more than likely. Because what I find with compliments or complaints, either it's going to stink really bad or it's going to smell really good. To get compliments, you'll more than likely, even if it smells good, because you got them people out there that you put on one spray of friggin' Dior Homme Sport, which is not a very strong scent, and you'll have that one person still like, oh my God, you put on too much of that stuff. You stink. Oh God, you fuck you. You idiot. They just want to complain to hear themselves complain and sound important as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, that's another rant for another day. Yeah, nobody's going to think you stink, but there could be a lot of people just aren't impressed with it at all. Just like, yeah, whatever. It smells like he's wearing something, but... So, yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.